Wow, Kent Hughes is a genius. Holy, what a massive trade. The Pittsburgh Penguins acquired defenseman Erik Karlsson, forward Rem Pitlick, forward Dylan Hameliuk, and a third-round pick in 2026. That's from San Jose. San Jose gets a first-round pick in 2024, forward Mikael Granlund and defenseman Jan Rutta, and of course forward Mike Hoffman. And the Montreal Canadiens receive a 2025 second-round pick from Pittsburgh, Jeff Petry, Casey DeSmith, and Nathan Legare. Holy, this is huge! What a deal! Even though the Atlantic Division will be stacked next season, that's not a problem for the Habs as they're not looking to make the playoffs anyways. What a great summer from Kent Hughes. This summer, he acquired forward Alex Newhook from the Colorado Avalanche in exchange of a 37th pick, and of course, Gianni Fairbrother. He also got rid of Edmondson by trading him to the Capitals for a third-round pick, and now he got rid of Mike Hoffman and Rem Pitlick and got some interesting pieces. But most importantly, he got flexibility under the cap and in the team. Wow, I can't believe it. This is huge and I'll show you why. So first off, let's look at the team. So here is daily face-off with their projection of the lineup. So on the first line, we have Cole Caulfield with Nick Suzuki and Kirby Dach. On the second line, we have the newly acquired Alex Newhook with Christian Dvorak and Josh Anderson. On the third line, we have Juraj Slavkovsky, Jake Evans, and Brendan Gallagher. And on the fourth line, we have Rafael Harvey-Pinard with Sean Monahan and Yoel Armia. Of course, we can also add Michael Pezzetta and Jesse Uronen, two forwards that will push for a roster spot. As you can see, by removing Rem Pitlick and Mike Hoffman, this gives more space for new players to come in. This is great. On the defensive side of things, we have Michael Matheson with David Savard, Caden Gooley with Jeff Petry, and Jordan Harris with Jonathan Kovacevic. Of course, there's Arbor Jackay that should be in there, so this is the only thing I'm worried about. Jeff Petry needs to be traded before the beginning of the season. If not, it doesn't make sense. However, Jeff Petry, if you can trade him, you can have some valuable assets. Just if it's a fourth-round pick, this is valuable. I'll show you why in a few seconds. And if we look at the goalies, we have Jake Allen with Samuel Montembeault and of course Casey DeSmith that will also push. So this is bad news for Kaden Primo, but we'll have to see how it shapes up at the training camp. I'll show you an interesting tweet that I saw. So basically, let's go back at the first Jeff Petry trade last summer. And if we combine it with the current trade, this is pretty insane. Look at this. 1 year of Jeff Petry, 1 year of Rem Pitlick and Rem Pitlick. And in exchange, the Montreal Canadiens receive a second round pick. They receive 25% retained of Jeff Petry. They receive Casey DeSmith and they receive Nathan Legare. As I said, the Montreal Canadiens won't push for a playoff spot next season. However, they will push for one in 2 years, so in 2024. And I'll show you why. If you look at cap friendly, right now, if you put Carey Price on the LTIR, you have about $5 million in cap space. This is pretty good for a team that was struggling last season with the cap space. And now, if you look at the team, next season, you will have about $20 million to spend on the salary cap. This is considering the fact that it will grow about $4.5 million next season. And now let's look at potential free agents next season. You have Austin Matthews, Steven Stamkos, William Nylander, Sam Reinhart, Connor Hellebuck, Mark Scheifele, Matt Zuccarello, Jake Gensel. So yeah, there's pretty big names. Areto Foley, Tyler Bertuzzi, Teuvo Teravainen, Backlund, Devon Taves. So yeah, there's pretty big names on there. And the Montreal Canadiens will have some cap space to make a push next summer. This is amazing. Kent Hughes did a masterclass over there. He got some valuable assets that he could trade back at the deadline. Maybe someone is interested in DeSmith. Maybe someone is interested in Petry. But this is great and I can't wait to see the next step for Kent Hughes. Will he be able to trade Jeff Petry before the beginning of the season? That's the question I have. So yeah guys, that was it. A short and quick video that covers up basically the trade from the Montreal Canadiens perspective. Of course, the Pittsburgh Penguins receive a massive player in Erik Karlsson. This will help their blue line. They really needed that. And Rempete could be valuable for them actually on the fourth line. He could be a decent add on the Pittsburgh Penguins. From the San Jose Sharks perspective, it's a bit weird, but of course the market is pretty bad, and yeah, getting rid of 11 million on the cap is a huge W for them as they're rebuilding. So yeah guys, that was it for me today. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you on the next one.